And joining me now with more is Chris Ruddy. He's the founder and CEO of Newsmax. Chris, welcome and congratulations.
Kristen, thank you for having me.
What a moment down here on the floor of the New York Stock Exchange for your company. Why was now the right time to bring this company to the exchange?
I think, and we've seen it in the stock price this week, there's just tremendous interest in companies like Newsmax that are giving the American people better media, more informative media, more balanced media, and it showed. I mean, the price skyrocketed. Now it's come back down a bit, but I believe the long-term prospects are great for us.
We've seen a lot of change the past few months, a new administration, new goals. President Trump's Liberation Day, as he called it yesterday. What do these next 4 years look like for Newsmax?
Well, I like to tell the president, who I've known for a long time, I said, a rising Trump lifts all boats. And I believe that his don't just look at tariffs, cutting taxes, cutting regulation, reducing oil prices, and lowering interest rates are all going to happen the next year. And all of those will be really supportive of everybody, including Newsmax. We think that we have a special sort of niche in the market because there's not a lot of competitors to Fox News. And our numbers are skyrocketing across every vector in Nielsen ratings, on our streaming channel, our Plus service. We're both digital and traditional. So I think investors see, the Financial Times had an incredible article. We have it up linked on Newsmax.com, where they said we're a real credible threat to Fox and a real company.
What are the viewership numbers, Chris, that you're seeing these days?
Well, we're reaching over 40 million Americans regularly, which is a huge number. Remember back in the day of Newsweek or Time, they would reach 1 million people a week. They were a powerhouse. We're reaching 40 million regularly between all our platforms. Reuters said, the Institute said that we're 12 top media properties in the U.S. for news. We were one of them. So we're joining that billion-dollar club of media properties, and I think that people are just turning in. I think the public offering is only going to really bring more attention to the company. We're partnering now with tens of thousands of investors, and we really believe that they are partners with us.
It certainly is a big moment here at the New York Stock Exchange. You've got a big crowd down here to celebrate today as well. You mentioned that you're a competitor, Newsmax is, to Fox News, the cable channel. How would you describe the difference between Newsmax and Fox News?
Well, I always tell people, just go to watch Newsmax and you'll see the difference. Go online to Newsmax.com, you'll see the difference. And people are tuning in, and they're obviously sticking because we estimate between the cable and the streaming channel, we're taking about 30% of Fox's numbers. I mean, that's huge. They used to dominate half the cable market. So we don't just see Fox as a competitor. We're very close to overtaking CNN in actual cable ratings. You take CNBC, Fox Business, and News Nation, combine them, we beat them almost every night in prime time. Combined, we beat them. So we're big and we're growing, and I think, again, it's the public. You know, Trump media did really well. The public voted for that. All the analysts said stay away. They have a real company now reaching millions of people. Newsmax has been around for 25 years, a little different, but I think people are seeing the real value that we have.
Do you think that streaming is the future when it comes to dissemination of this information?
Well, it's already here, so it's already booming. I think it's going to continue to grow, but I think legacy media is going to be still a tremendous way of aggregating audience, whether on cable or broadcast TV or radio. So we see both. We think the aggregation is really important because there's so many players now out there and you're competing with, including social media, including programs like yours. So we have to have these central points of aggregating audience, and we've been doing it very well.
Chris Ruddy joining me here at the New York Stock Exchange in front of the trading post for his company, Newsmax. Chris, thank you so much for joining.